Kurisu suddenly starts speaking in a stilted clip. She can do English, Jesus.
お前がアメリカに留学したのも全て今日この時のためだったのだな。
そんなわけあるか。勝手に運命感じないで。
Dart relinquishes his chair, allowing Kurisu to sit in front of the computer.
本実験計画は機密保持のため、また臨機応変な計画名の変更を可能にするため、Z プログラムと命名された。
It was named the program so that the actual experiment plan might enable the change in a flexible plan. Moreover, for the the security protection, it is prohibited to put a meaning or passionate some spirit in the name. It's because it is guessed to give the disadvantage to the program pursuer.
Z はすなわちオメガであり、ヤーである。その名に意味、あるいは何らかの情熱的な精神を込めることを禁止する。プログラム従事者に不利益を与えることが推測されるためである。Z プログラムは国家間の枠組みを超えた極秘共同プロジェクトであり、電磁波研究と同じく300人委員会から承認を受けた最優先研究事項である。以後、セルンにおいて行われる他の研究のすべては、この Z プログラムの隠れ蓑として機能させることが決定された。
I guess Kurisu is reading the preface to a document. It's getting rather dull. Skip halfway through.
Z プログラムの具体的な内容は書かれていないのか?
No. Dara types on the keyboard from the side, bringing up another window.
あった。これは。
Don't fucking tease me like this. Tell me. Kurisu bends forward and stares wide-eyed at the words on the screen.
なんだ?
Z プログラムでは高エネルギーの陽子衝突を用いた時空間転移実験を行う。
There you go. Time-space displacement experiments. In other words, time travel. Well, time and space travel. I have to struggle to keep from shouting. I quickly run over to the window and close it. It might make it hotter inside, but it would be worse if people outside overheard us.
CERN には巨大な影が潜んでいる。おそらく機関、あるいはそれに準ずる組織だ。
何が機関だ、この中二病。たまには真面目に話しなさい。
バカを言うな。俺の言葉は常に真実を指しているぞ。
つか、機関っていうより委員会じゃね？そう書いてあったし。
300人委員会か。シェルン評議会とはまた別のものを指してると思うけど、何を指してるのかしら。
The Unseen Masters, a secret organization rumored to manipulate the world behind the scenes. Some believe that many secret societies spoken of by conspiracy theories are all merely puppets to the Committee of 300. One theory states that the Committee of 300's ultimate goal is to establish a one-world government where, with the exception of the elites, the world's population will be reduced to 1 billion, and that remaining 1 billion will be enslaved. Glad she's quoting this shit now.
あらゆる疑問で満ちている。お前たちが思っているほど美しくはないのだよ。
話聞けよ、オカリ。
聞いている。300人委員会こそあらゆる秘密結社、各国政府、あらゆる財閥の最上位に位置する巨大な闇だ。
また適当言って
事実だ。嘘だと思うな。
Oh my
ネットで
god.
ググるといい。これまで人類はどれだけ繁栄しようとも時間という壁に突き当たってきた。その壁を突破することのできるタイムトラベル技術は人類史を大きく塗り替えるだろう。文字通りの意味でな。かつての核兵器と同じく神に等しき存在になれる禁断の果実だ。それを得たいという誘惑に抗うことのできる者はいない。当然ながら権力を持つ者はあらゆる手段を用いて手に入れようとするだろう。人としての倫理など神を目指す者たちにとっては抱きすべきざれ言だ。わかるか、クリスティーナ。
ご公説をどう思う？そこまでスラスラと喋れるっていうことはあんたも神を目指してるの？
この法王院教魔が望むのはそんな神候補どもの打倒、そして支配構造が崩壊した後の混沌だよ。
法王院に聞いてるんじゃない。私は岡部に聞いている。
Shush.
俺は法王院だ。
つまり自分を持ってないってことね。
Yeah. Damn you, assistant. How dare you attack my very identity?
そんなことよりマキセ氏、Z プログラムの続きプリーズ。
Yeah, please.
ダル、そんなこととはどういう言い草だ。
陰謀論は聞き飽きたお。オカリンの妄想より Z プログラムの方が気になるし。
Huh. I told you they're not illusions, they're theories. They're not theories. But Daru does have a point. Our top priority now is to expose the dark side of the international research organization known as CERN.
ジョッシュ、続きを。
頼み事するときぐらい誠意を見せろよ。
Though huffing out complaints, Kurisu obediently goes back to translating.
プログラム第一段階、大型ハドロン衝突型加速器の建設および実用化。
A device that accelerates charged particles in order to research the reactions that result when such particles collide. The type of particle accelerated also determines the name of the equipment. In recent years, most high-energy accelerators have been synchrotrons, ring types. Ring-type accelerators are very expensive to build, but they can perform the most effective experiments. The reason for the ring shape is that charged particles can be sent through the electromagnetic field to bend their trajectory through the Lorentz force. The world's largest synchrotrons, other than CERN's LHC, are located in the US, the UK, and Japan. Interesting.
加速器については1959年に完成した陽子シンクロトロンからの半世紀にわたるノウハウ蓄積により一定成果を得ている。プログラム第2段階、リフターの実用化および調整。
Fuck's a lifter.
これにより2つ以上の人工的な局所場得意点の生成および カーブラックホールの生成を可能とする。なおブラックホール生成についての情報を意図的に曲解させてリークし、プログラム本来の目的について悟られぬようにすることが必要である。プログラム第3段階、動物実験。
That's
プロ
great.
グラム第4段階。
Human. Kurisu stops talking. She takes a deep breath and finally mutters angrily.
人体実験。
マジで？
A chill runs up my spine. I admit it, some part of me still saw this as a game. I was elated to discover that an institution as respected as CERN was actually doing time travel research. See, you gather all these documents and leak them out. That's all I'd do. I'd spread these far and wide and go into hiding. After all, we ourselves had succeeded, whether by chance or design, in producing our own time travel phenomena. I thought that maybe we could beat CERN to the first functioning time machine design. And wouldn't that be something? But now, just like I said to Kurisu, the world is full of lives. Morals are meaningless. Was it really okay for us to get involved in this?
なあオカリン、前にハッキングした時のこと覚えてるか？確か盗み読みしたメールに書いてあったよね。実験結果エラー、ヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ、詳細は別紙ゼリーマンズレポートをなんとかかんとか。
You know, the whole Jellyman thing is probably just a fucking joke to him because it probably makes it like, you know, the whole gel nanas. It's probably what happens to humans. Someone died?
それって人体実験となんか関係あんのかな？
I would not be surprised if they just made a giant joke out of it. My throat grows dry. Cold sweat seeps through my brow, and it's not because of the heat. Kurisu and Dara were waiting for me to speak. Are they entrusting this decision to me? I asked myself, is this really okay? Are you sure? There's no turning back. True, but can I live with myself if I ignore this conspiracy?
誰？ゼリーマンズレポートを探してくれ。
マジっすか？
マジだ。ただし、クリスティーナ。
え？
お前はもう帰れ。
なんで今さら？
ゼリーマンズレポート。嫌な予感がする。これを見たら、俺たちはもう普通の生活には戻れない。お前はその若さで、サイエンス誌に論文が載るほどの天才だ。有望な将来を捨てる必要はない。
もしかして心配してくれてる？
So what if I am?
当たり前だ。お前は俺の助手だからな。
助手じゃないって言ってんだろ。気遣ってくれてどうも。でも帰らないわよ。この事実を世界に告発しないと。
Leak these shit and leak it all.
ダメだ。それは危険すぎる。
It's too dangerous to keep it hidden. If people are dying, you need to do it.
俺たちはこの陰謀を前にしたらあまりに無力だ。下手な行動を起こせば即。
Which is why you get it published to many, many places.
でもだからって。
これは遊びではない。冗談で言っているのでもない。
分かった。告発はやめる。
Though her expression shows she still doesn't agree, she finally submits.
でも帰らないから。
後悔しないな。
しない。
She declares firmly. I don't know if it's her competitive spirit, or it's her bravery, or if she's just ignorant of the ways of the world. But it doesn't look like I can persuade her to back down.
ダルはどうする？覚悟はできているか？
僕はスーパーハッカーだし。
He's comfortable even in this situation.
そもそも足がつくようなヘマもしないっつうか。
Yeah, okay. We're gonna be killed. That settles it. We're fucked. It's good that Mayuri's not here. I can't get her involved. I look Daru and Kurisu in the eye.
よし始めよう。
Kurisu gives the seat to Daru.
なお本作戦名はレーギャルンの箱とする。
In Norse mythology, the giant chest protected by 9 locks that contains the cursed sword, Leviathan. Leviathan? Teen? Leviathan? Whatever.
なんで北欧神話？
Because it sounds cooler.
へえ、北欧神話なん？きっとかっこいいからじゃね？
そもそも作戦名とか言っちゃう男の人って。
誰？作戦開始。
He soon finds the Jellyman's report. It required a second password authentication, which Daru broke through easily.
いい？開くぞ。
Daru looks at me and Kurisu. I wet my parched lips and nod. The air in the lab suddenly seems thicker. Unable to escape through the closed window, it surrounds us with an oppressive heat. Daru wipes the sweat off his forehead with a handkerchief and then it timidly presses the enter key. The file opens. At first glance, it looks like a resume. There's a photograph on the top right. The top left has a name, age, height, weight, and other information. In the center, and a long string of English text. Underneath that, there's something attached like a scan of newspaper clipping with a black and white photo. And then I know. I know exactly what the Jellyman and Jellyman's report means.
ジェリーマンズレポート10。
Even is dead, mismatch. I was right. Good old time travel, right? Oh god. Oh, number 10? They've killed 10 people at least?
被験者ジェームス・マッカーシー31歳出身アメリカ。
Poor McCarthy.
Z プログラム4実験日2005年1月28日13時05分。
Kurisu bends over Daru's shoulder, reading the contents out loud.
実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ。
またそれかよ。
超重力による無限圧縮およびカーブラックホール内の特異点通過に耐えられなかったと思われる。1921年4月3日ニューヨーク14丁目にてビルの壁面に右半身が埋もれるようにして死んでいる男が発見された。
Sounded like Kurisu was reading the newspaper article at the end.
身元不明の男の死体は
Intense discussion is done repeatedly. Through there is organs such as eyes, mouth, teeth are contained, ears. There are a lot of opinions that there are actually a part that has not been seen in the wall yet, and it is likely to have been generated from the inside, though it isn't above mentioned when buried on the wall too. The government has been shaping a speech with material that contains various something, they each related. As reason made a man from whom a man who made the right side of the what the fuck? God, the writing in some of this newspaper is just god tier awful. Buried in a wall in the building in New York, 14 and dead was discovered. Oh, 14th and 7 was dead? Was discovered. Oh god, I can only the height for women and grounds. And it is oh wow, that is. Whew, man, someone needs to go back to this newspaper and tell them how to fucking write. Holy shit.
全身がブヨブヨのゼリー状になっていた。
It has jellied. The whole body melts and is jellied. Oh, chapter 3. Butterfly effects divergence. Oh, it looks like we're actually going to be traveling now. Or at least mailing more. The ticking of the clock is like a hammer inside my head. It's past 2 a.m. The window is closed and the lab is silent but for the humming of the computer. We stare at the gruesome image displayed on the monitor, speechless. I was right, we're in too deep. Break the conditioning. I half expect guys in black suits and sunglasses to kick down the door and drag us off to a secret military prison. Better make sure the door's locked.
なんだこれ
Dora breaks the silence with the disbelieving whisper.
ゼリーマンってゲル化したってこと
Yeah, they killed someone. Upon hearing the familiar word Jellify, I reflexively look at the bunch of bananas placed next to the computer. There's only one banana left. We didn't have a single successful experiment today, so none of them were jellified. But I don't think this is a mere coincidence. The jellified banana is produced by the phone wave name subject to change, and the jellified corpse is produced by CERN's experiments. They seem identical in nature.
人体実験か。
Oh, really? Kurisu speaks calmly, despite her grim expression. She doesn't even avert her eyes from the gruesome image.
しかも完全ではないけどタイムトラベルを成功させてるってことになるわね。これ。
I'm still in shock, so I don't quite grasp the meaning of Kurisu's words.
この新聞記事、1921年のニューヨークタイムズよ。
Someone needs to go back to 1921 in the New York Times and fire everyone working there. Or at least fire the editor, because good god, that should not have been printed.
およそ90年前か。
Oh, Jesus. Almost 100 years now.
見て。
Kind of. Not really, but whatever. Kurisu points to part of the black and white photo, her finger shaking slightly. The jellified corpse of a man she's pointing to his shoulder, which has written on it. Oh, it has CERN on it. Oops. Perhaps it was printed on his clothes. It fused into the jellified body, but you can somehow manage to read it. You have to number. I can test number, whatever. 213542 or 7. Jesus.
セル
つまりセルンは LHC を使ったタイムトラベル実験で人間を1921年へと送り込んだ
Yeah.
生きたままというのは失敗したみたいだけどね。
ゼリーマンズレポートはこれだけか。
いやまだ結構ある全部で
Jesus.
14人分かな
もしもゼリーマンという言葉がゲル化した人間を意味するならその数だけ人体実験の犠牲者がいるということか。
I swallow hard. I'm awfully thirsty. I could go for some gel. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and wet my throat.
他のも見せてくれ。
Doru pulls up another report. Without being told to, Kurisu begins translating out loud.
ゼリーマンズレポート9。
Oh, this in France. Can't speak French, so this means nothing.
被験者ダン・ストレイスキー26歳出身カナダ。
Canadian. French
Z
Canadian.
プログラム4実験日2004年9月6日14時10分。
He went to 2001.
実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ。新聞記事の切り抜きの方は
Think it's
フラン
French.
ス語ね。私も読めない。
I'm actually kind of. I think I'm decent at telling what languages comes from where, but it's whatever. It's definitely an unfortunate picture right there.
2001
Very
年
artistic, though.
1月31日というのは読み取れる。
場所はフランスのポーかな。
It was in France. 2001, that's fairly recent. A pretty big difference from James McCarthy, who jumped nearly 90 years back to 1921. Dora calls up a machine translation, giving us the following. A collapsed male corpse discovered in a forest outside Pau, France. Its left foot was fused to a tree trunk and the body had jellified. Dora goes to the next report. Just think about all the ones that were like not reported or like impossible to report, like if it was too far back and like they didn't have like print newspaper and shit like that. That would be interesting. So there could be like hundreds. Ooh, India.
被験者リンダ・ヒル25歳出身イギリス Z プログラム4実験日2004年2月15日13時45分
Oh
実
god.
験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ1972年10月2日インドタミルナードゥー州のダルマプリの路
Yeah,
上で
apparently she got run
ゼリー
over.
状になった女性の遺体発見遺体は放置された後で車にひかれた跡があり下半身は損壊していた
Jesus. Zora goes to the next page.
ゼリーマンズレポート7
Wonder what 14 says.
被験者
If we haven't done that
ミハイ
yet.
ル・ラング33歳出身ドイツ
It's either China or Japan. I believe it's China.
Z プログラム4実験日2002年10月8日13時28分
No, probably Japanese.
実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ
The article clipping is written in Japanese. There you go. Looks like a pre-war newspaper. May 24th, 1936, the corpse of what is believed to be a jellified human was discovered at the base of Mount Hiei in Kyoto. It was in a damaged state, possibly from having slid down the slope. Even happened in Japan. I've never heard this story before. It was pre-war though, so I guess someone born in the 90s like me would no way of knowing about it. Next page. Picture shows a beach, beautiful, but for the jellyfish-like body laying in the sand, it must have washed ashore. Ugh.
ゼリーマンズレポート6
The fellow islands, Stramoy Coast. I have no idea where that would be.
被験者マーク・ヒューズ30歳出身アメリカ Z プログラム4実験日2002年8月23日12時52分実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ1985年7月1日
Oh, the
フ
Faroe
ェロー諸
Islands.
島ストレイモイ島の海岸に奇妙な物体が流れ着いたそれは成人男性のようにも見えるがクラゲのようなブヨブヨの物体であり生きてはいない島の住人たちの間では半魚人の死骸ではないかという噂も
Yes.
肩と見られる場所にはセルンという刻印があったがセルンは関与を否定している
Obviously they would.
まだ見る？
もう十分だ。
There are 14 of these people.
発見場所が世界中に散らばっているこの結果からどんな解が導き出せるのかしら
その場所へ送り込もうとしたのだろう。
そうは思えない無計画すぎる
Mm-hmm.
カーブラックホールが得意点をどうたらってあったけどそれが原因じゃ
Because they can't control where it's going.
超重力による無限圧縮およびカーブラックホール内の得意点通過に耐えられなかったと思われるそう書いてあった
カーブラックホールって普通のブラックホールとなんか違うん？
理論上存在を予言されているブラックホールよ中心の得意点が回転しているという特徴がある実在することはまだ証明されていないし 証明しようもないけど。
It's a devil's proof. Curved black hole. Where have I heard that term before? Teeter.
そうか。ジョン・タイタン。
Teeter said his time machine used curved black holes.